Yo, what's going on, boys? Goldzen back with another adventure. Well, today we got a video. It's a long time coming. I've been a bit lazy with it, to be honest, but I made this spreadsheet a while ago and I've been iterating on it. And, you know, it's not obviously not complete, but it's good enough to the point where you can use it. You can input the data from the game and then see which is worth, what material is worth and roughly how much money, gold, you're going to make per hour. So stay with me on this one. It might be a little bit of a long one, but really the goal of the video is to make sure you understand the concept of thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy is the new recycling concept or implementation that they put in the War Within that alchemists can now use. And I really think and hope that this system continues, because fundamentally at its core, its use case is to incentivize people to take whatever has a high quantity of 12 materials on the auction house, right? Whatever's the lowest price and highest quantity, it incentivizes people like me, like you, to go and buy that material, convert it through thaumaturgy as the process, and then spit out a bunch of better materials, or meaning materials that are worth more gold, and at the same time give you a byproduct of the blasphemite gems, which is the main gem, the main epic gem we use in the War Within. So I reckon if it didn't have the blasphemite gem in there, it probably wouldn't be as much of an incentive to do this. But either way, we're gonna jump into it live. We're gonna show you how I do it, and we'll go straight into it. Okay, let's import string. So if we click on that, click on the function box, right, and it'll give us all of that. So all we have to do is press Control A, and that selects all, and then Control C, which will copy it, right? So let's go into the game. So we'll go into Goldzen, and this method really, I just use Auctionator to get the data out, but that you can do it manually. You don't need import strings, and there is a caveat. Or it could be more, in fact, it is more accurate to input your own data. But I'll just show you the quick way and the quick, fast way, just to quickly determine what you need, and then the slow, more accurate way, which is a bit more accurate. But really, I don't think you really need that, unless you're trying to find out exactly the correct number. But we'll go into Auctionator, so we'll mount. And I've already got this string in here, so you go shopping, you go shopping, and then you can just go new list. You can make your own import, but I've just put it import, so I just click import, and then Control V to paste, and then import it. And right, so that one would bring up this price, rank 1, rank 2, and then we click search all, right? So we did make a video about this a couple of weeks ago about thaumaturgy being the new meta. Go back and check it on the channel, because we go way more in depth on that with the theory and all that stuff. But this one, I'm just going to show you how I normally do it from day-to-day basis. Like if I'm in need for some quick gold that's got high moving, you know, it's very liquid and it sells very quickly. Thaumaturgy is your specialty. It's my favorite at the moment, and going forward it'll probably be the same. But I see how you got all this list here. All you click is you can hit it as many times as you like. So you can go hit it, and it'll just scan all the rank 1 materials. There's 12 here. Then you export. Click export. Control C. Right, and we'll go back into our spreadsheet. So we're back on price rank 1, rank 2, which is the import string. So I've written here the auctionator strings above, and I said paste the auctionator export string into the green cell F4. You can now delete this row, but hide or delete. So this is more just for information. So you can just highlight these 3 rows, right click, hide, and then there's a little heads up. You just click OK, and then we're back to this sheet now. So all we have to do is click on the F4 and then press Control V, and it should input our prices into here. And you can see on the right hand side you've got prices. That's the automatic prices from Auctionator, but you can override it, and we'll show you how that works right now. So it's saying bismuth is 7 gold 94. If we go back into the game, we click on bismuth, and it's giving an average of 20,000. So the average is actually 8 gold 29 based on 20,000. So we go back to the thing and we type in 8 gold 29, and then it will take this price override will just take the highest value. So that this value is going over to here, the market price. So right now it's the cheapest, bismuth. But I'll just do this manually, and I'll put a price override on each one. So, but just for example's sake, as a reminder, just with that raw paste going on there, pretty simple. It's telling me, this spreadsheet highlights which one is the cheapest out of all of them. So it's saying bismuth is cheapest, gloom chitin is cheapest, storm charged leather is the cheapest out of the 3 families. And if you're not sure about the families, go back and watch the other video. Yeah, but we'll do this manually. So remember, bismuth, gloom chitin, storm charged leather. Right. All right, we're doing the last one now. Blessing Blossom, 6 gold, 75. All right, so I've manually put in the prices here, and this is a more accurate. So it's still saying bismuth, gloom chitin, storm charged leather are the cheapest of the 3 families. So now we need to work out the family average. So for this one, we need to input the data into the Thaumaturgy results. So we need the results of what we're about, because we're taking these rank 1 materials and we're making rank 2 materials out of it. So we need to know the price of those rank 2 reagents. So in this second page called Thaumaturgy results, there's another string here, and that's the same thing. So we copy the string like I showed you before, and then import it, same as that. But then after you do it, or we'll go into the game, we'll get the string first. So we've got Thaumaturgy reagents, select all. We're going to scan it, right? So this is the quick way of doing it. Export, Control C, and then go back onto this spreadsheet, and we'll click on the box, Control V, and that should bring up all our prices here. Now, you see in this box here, the light blue ones are the gems. The gems are pretty price stable, the gems. It's the other ones that might be how you go on, because there's people that still do, even though the prices have come down a shitload, there's still people out there doing the bait auction. So this scanning it like this will allow you, well, I guess it won't it'll be less accurate, that's what I mean. But what I'll do, let's say for example we just click on, so Acarite is 8 gold 88, and my sheet is saying 8 gold 88, so we like that. And then we go to Rathor's Spear, so we can go down and double check. It's based on 1,000, so I'm quite happy that this is pretty accurate, like that. The bismuth is 6 gold high, so I'm just going to go through and do the proper averages on everything. Alright, so I've gone through, we've got a pretty good average now. So normally I would scan it, put that in, then just quickly change a few, just to make it a bit more accurate. And once you know how to do that, you can just hide those 3 rows. Right, see that? There we go. And now that we've put in the prices, we can go back and see which one we're going to do. So normally microbloom is the cheapest, and you can see here this difference. Whatever's the highest difference is the better profit. So right now this sheet is telling me bismuth is the one to Thaumaturge. Oops, sorry, I had a big breakfast today. I'm feeling much better after getting a lot of this shit off my chest yesterday's video. But yeah, thanks to everyone commenting. I feel much better, thank you. But anyway, so bismuth, I don't have a sheet for bismuth per se, so let's just show you. We'll do it live. So at the bottom here, you've got I put microbloom, gloom chitin, storm charged leather. So bismuth is in that family. So all I'm going to do, we can sort of use microbloom as an example, or maybe we'll use it. Gloom chitin as another example, might be better. So let's say gloom chitin, say we go fuck it, we want gloom chitin to be the one, right? So we decided we go to gloom chitin and we do the same thing again. We're going to get that import string, and then we'll go into the game, we'll produce that import string. Sorry, this might be a little bit confusing, but I guess I haven't really thought through it too much, but I don't think it's too complicated. But let's say we click on that, we make that shopping list for gloom chitin, and we click search, right? So it comes up with the three rank 1, rank 2, rank 3. So we click on rank 1, and it's saying 40,000 gold of this is 6 gold 4 silver, right? So 40,000 is 6 gold 4 silver. So we go back to our sheet here. Let's assume we hide that. So we got it, and then this calculator here, these yellow boxes, we put in that price. So what was it? It was 6 gold 4 silver, wasn't it? So you go 6.04, right? It's currently saying 136%, which is inaccurate. We need to put in another, because I've got 2 told you guys. But if you only had 1, you could just put put in the same price and it'll still calculate the same. So for example, if it's 6 gold 4 and you only want 40,000, this spreadsheet will tell you, and we can go through it a bit more. But because I got two thaumaturgy guys, I normally buy 40,000 of one rank, and then I'll buy 40,000 of the other rank. So 6 gold 8 silver for the rank 2s. So hypothetically, if we buy 40,000 of each, 40,000 of rank 1, 40,000 of rank 2, you can see here, this adds it up and then divides it by how many. So it gives you like an average price of each gloom chitin you get. So it's 6 gold, 6 silver. And then this yellow box here is basically this blue cell copied over to this side. And then this side here, this is based on 800,000. Yeah, this is me, because this is my data in purple. So you can see this list here. It's got a list of all the stuff that comes out of thaumaturgy, like all the byproducts. So it's got all the gems, the blastomites, and the 12 reagents. And you can see here, this is from 800,000 gloom chitin. This is the average results that I've got. So that this box is protected. So like if you try to get rid of the cell, oh, you actually got rid of it. You want to protect that cell. Protect range. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. These cells are now protected. So like if you do like accidentally like try to delete it, it'll say, oh, you're going to delete a protected cell, just so you keep this data, because this top section is your calculator and this bottom section is your data. So I've already given you 800,000 of each of microbloom, gloom chitin, and storm charge. This is my data and I'm giving it out to you guys. But the thing is, you can add in more data if you want. So I do batches of 80,000 at a time. So let's say you want to compare results. You can put your own, you can say, oh, 80,000, and then whatever results you get left, you just put it into this yellow section. And what it does, it adds it all up. And I reckon, I honestly believe you don't need anything more than 800,000. I think 800,000 is a good data set for doing all this shit. But it's saying at the current prices of all this stuff and the current price of what we're buying at, we're going to get, for 80,000, we're going to get 20%. So if you only have one thaumaturgy and you can process about 40,000 of this an hour roughly, it's about an hour and 5 minutes really to process all this. But we're looking at like 49k an hour gold. But the thing is, you got to have like 250,000 gold worth of money to like buy all the stuff. So you definitely need a bit of gold to get started to do this. It's not something you can do straight off the bat. You sort of need capital. But I think having the capital is good, because it's just, if I told you, oh, if you spend 242,000 gold and in an hour you can get roughly 49,000 gold back, you'd probably go, yeah, fuck yeah, that's a good return. 20% is a really good return. If we go the microbloom, for example, because microbloom is a bit high at the moment. Today it's more expensive because, I don't know, the reset. So microbloom, you can see rank 2's a lot cheaper. So yeah, rank 2 is actually cheaper than rank 1. So we'll go rank 1. We go rank 2. So rank 2 is 10 gold 17. So we go back to the sheet, we go 10 gold 17. Right, and then if we do a rank 1 at the same time, say we just go fuck it, we just do both, 10 gold 33. Come back to the sheet, 10 gold 33, input it up here, and our average is 10 gold 25, and it's telling us this is a no-go. Do not do microbloom right now. It's in the red. Everything's in the red. So you could technically do it, but you'll be losing money. You'll be losing 3,400 gold, and that's because the price of microbloom is much higher today. Not last week, or like before reset, it was like 7 gold, man. So if you put in 7 gold here, look at the price, 43%. That's mad returns, man. Even if it was 8 gold, type in 8. Say if you buy your microbloom from 8 gold, it's 26%. So that's the beauty of this. This is a simple calculator, in my opinion. Really, I've just gotten the data, the results, and then I'm just extracted from that data. So we're starting with 800,000, and then I divide it by 10. Every number you see, I just divide by 10. So I go 800,000 divided by 10 is 80,000. And then this one here is 40,000, so it's half of 80,000. So I've just halved everything. It's the same percent return, but let's do a practical example, right? So because bismuth is clearly the better difference, and we'll go and buy some, eh? Fuck it, we'll do it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the microbloom. So this is the microbloom tab. I'll just right click, duplicate, right? See, I've just duplicated down the bottom. And then I'll just rename it Bismuth. There we go. And we can just change the name. Bismuth, right? There we go, Bismuth. And we change this one to Bismuth. Not Bismuth, Bismuth. There we go. So now, because we got no data for this, but it's telling, the spreadsheet's telling us this is the go. So because we can't use, this is the microbloom data. So what we'll do is that we'll delete that, right? We'll delete that Bismuth data. And we will put in our new data, and you can have a look here. So it's a blank canvas really. So all we got to do, we have to go and buy some bismuth first. So we'll go onto the account. How much gold we got? We got any gold in the war bank? Fuck yeah, how much gold we got? I'll clean it up. It's like a dog's breakfast up in here. We're at 10.4 mil. So we passed gold cap, but we're still below. But how much gold do we fucking need? That's the question. Because we need 2 accounts. So let's make a new shopping list while we're here, eh? We'll just type in bismuth, new name shopping list. So we type in bismuth, then we'll type in the name bismuth, search, and then we add 3 of those to the list, and then we can edit exact search. So if you haven't done shopping lists before, it's really good, man. How much bismuth we want? We want 40,000 bismuth at rank 1. So that's that one done. So we'll make another one for rank 2. Bismuth exact search quantity 40,000 at rank 2. Edit item. There we go. And now we'll just, for shits and giggles, we'll do rank 3. If ever rank 3 becomes more popular than rank 2 or 1, we'll guess we will know, eh? 40,000 rank 3. So that's how easy it is to create a shopping list, right? And to export the shopping list, we just go export, click on bismuth, export, yep, it'll give you a string, and then you copy that one, and then we can go into the spreadsheet, and then we'll just paste that into there. Beautiful. So then now, because this is a live update, you can grab this shopping string. You can actually do it for all 12 if you want to make stuff for everything. But for the purpose of education, we're going to type it in. So 869. So we go 869, so that's rank 1. If we buy rank 2, well, let's see, let's roughly, so 400, so we need 800k. We need 800k from the war bank. So we'll put 400k on each. So I'll withdraw 800. I'll just withdraw a milli, fuck it. 1 million gold, done. So we'll mount up, and then we'll give, we got some more additional income anyway. So I'll send 500,000 to my other account. So 500 G's send. There we go. And now we'll just go ahead and buy it, eh? So we'll go shopping, bismuth ore, 8 gold 59. So the rank 1's the cheapest, so 8 gold 60. So we go 8 gold 60, type it into our sheet, and we'll actually go and buy it. So it's actually 8 gold 59.37. 8 gold 59.37, just if you want to get too bit accurate, doesn't really matter. So we've purchased that, and now we're going to buy a second lot. So we'll go on to, we'll open the mail, and then we'll switch across to Borealis Bank, which is my second thaumaturgy guy, because I got 2 of them. So 2 of them means I can just churn through more materials at the same time. And if I had 4 of them in total, then I could thaumaturge like 160k per hour on 4 accounts, which would be pretty wild. But when it gets real competitive, I think having more accounts is better. So we get the gold, then we'll open up. We'll import the shopping list on this account. So we get import, copy, paste. There's a sheet, and it's being populated now. So let's have a look. So we click on it, 9 gold 4, rank 2, 9 gold. So rank 2 is cheaper. So we'll buy 8 gold 99.89. 8.99.99. 8 gold 99 silver 89 copper. There you go. So we've spent 703,000 gold. So we don't really know that we're going to make money on it, right? But according to this thing, it's saying that we will. So because of the price of all these other materials. So time is of the essence. We really need to churn through this stuff quickly so we can like sell it. Because if the prices change, like you'll be sitting there holding the bag. And historically, this is the first time I've even touched bismuth, because historically microbloom has always been more abundant. Gloom chitin and storm charged leather being all, what do you call it? More abundant. Alrighty. Okay, so because we're getting new data, it's very important that we get rid of, see these in my bag, I got those transmutagen. So what I do, I'll go to the my bank, and then I've just put in those transmutagen into my bank, so when I add up the calculations later, it'll be a lot easier. So what I'm going to do, because we've already got the Weaver's buff, which is 30%, right? We want to use the aerated file of quick hands. We'll chuck 2 of them out. So mine lasts for 2 hours. We click on Alchemy, Thaumaturgy, and we go click on Bismuth. So Bismuth, we're in the rank 2 bracket, so we can just start transmuting. And mind you, make sure you got the double resourcefulness tool on. And another thing, like tomorrow, it says Feast of the Winter Veil begins at 10 o'clock. So does that mean the file of Bountiful Seasons is active? Hold on, let's check that shit first. Hey, file of Bountiful Seasons. Let's just buy a rank 1 just to see if the tooltip has changed. Nah, it's still giving finesse. That's alright. So tomorrow looks like we're gonna get that. I don't know. Well, I know the reckon's 21st of December, so that's another 2 or 3 days away. So, but yeah, we'll just click on Bismuth and we'll transmute the shit out of it. And get this add-on here. It's called Mass Salvage Assist. It's also going to be in description. This one allows you to just churn through all of it. If you're AFK for 30 minutes, you will get disconnected. But if you to make it easier, you can just close the bags and then click specializations. Then it tells you at the top here, 45 minutes remaining. But if you just leave your computer AFK, it will log off in 30 minutes. But what I do, I just come in here and just move the camera around every 30 minutes and that doesn't shut it down. So we're churning on that one. So we'll go on the main account. We'll put out our potions of quickness. Energy rank 1. Oh wait, first things first, I've got to put away these transmutagen. Otherwise we're going to get inaccurate results, eh? So we can quickly chuck them in the bank. Same as what I did before. Here we go. Right here. And don't worry, I'm not going to let you sit through all this. I'm going to skip to at the end where we tally it all up and we put it into the sheet and we'll show you. Okay, so don't stress. Thaumaturgy Bismuth. We're right on the money here, boys. That's good. Transmute. Close the bag. There we go. We're getting our data now, so we just chill. We just chilling. And just click specializations. It should tell us roughly when it calculates. So another 44 minutes. Click specializations, and then we can sort of, if you Alt Tab, you can sort of see both the crafting. Might be a bit hard to see, but I just Alt Tab and just see if the cast bar's going, then I know that they're all going. Alternatively, you could have them on a second monitor. It would be pretty cool if you had like 4 of these going on one monitor and then you're just like doing whatever it is on the other monitor. So you can just have these churning away on the side, so to speak, while you're gathering data. That's how I did it. But essentially, all we're going to do is we've got a new sheet. We're just going to put in, so we're doing 80,000, so we type in 80. That will transfer over to here, and then that will transfer up to here. So it's telling us how much we spent, 703,000. And then once we put in the results, we just put the results into this form, and that will tell us our profitability. Okay, so we'll skip back we'll come back later on. All right, we're back, and we've churned through all of it. We've got a bunch of these gleaming or writhing transmutations. So I'm just going to sort it out real quick. All right, you can see here, I've cleaned it up a bit. I'm just going to delete these writhing transmutagen because I don't think they're so common, and I don't do pets, man. Maybe a robot dog in the future, but I'll put the gems. I've got the transmutagen here, and then the results here. I've got leftover 14 bits. So next thing to do is to churn through all the ominous transmutagen, and we just send that. So that's going to make us new materials again. So just for the purpose of this, because we're collecting data, I like to put it in order, just to make it feel better. It just makes it easier to write it down later. So that's going to take 6 minutes. So I'll go when that 6 minutes is done. Obviously go do it on the other account while we're waiting. But I'll skip. Just hang in there. All right, that's all the ominous transmutagen done. We're going to churn through the mercurial now. So we just queue it up, transmute, off we go again. And it's going to give us more rank 2 materials. So we're just going to line them up. Essentially, we're just going to churn through all of the transmutagen, and then last we do the gleaming transmutagen for the blastomites. And then once we've done everything, we can then make our data. We can record our data in the spreadsheet. All right, this is where it gets tedious. You see here we've got 7, 144, 722. So we just churn through all of it until we get until we can't do any more, because you need 20 to do a transmute of this transmutagen. So really we just got to, and because like, and as you transmute you get more transmutagen, so it's like you sort of just got to attack the highest pile until it gets low, and then attack the next highest pile until it gets low, and then keep doing that until there's like, you got less than 20 of each really, and then you know that's, you're done. So we'll keep going. Righto, last one. Okay, now we've got no more of that left. We can just pump out our Gleaming Glory, our Blasphemite charges, and it's saying we got 66 that time. So from 44k, the average is about 66 Blasphemites. That's based on my data. We can check that on the spreadsheet too. Well, 65 is the average on, 65 Blasphemites on average for every 40,000 materials that you churn through. We'll take a screenshot of the results, and we might as well log out while we input all this stuff. There's our screenshot of results, page 1. So we've got our data, and we're just going to input it into the sheet. So really it's 40,000 and members. So type in 60, 56. I'm just going to go through this list here and just put in the data into this list, and we'll cut back. Alrighty, I've inputted all the data that we had from our 2 sessions, which is technically 2 hours worth. You can see here on the column on the right, the orange one, that just adds up the totals. So as you do more sessions at 40k each, then the average is going to be more accurate, because you can see here the difference between the ambers. So that, like, all the things are different, like, you know what I mean, like they're roughly the same, in the same ballpark, but because they're subtly different, it's hard to get an accurate thing off one session. So you need to have an average. So the more sessions you have, the better the average is going to be. So because this is the first time we're doing bismuth, we can scroll up to the top here. We'll hide this one, and it's saying that we roughly made, oh wait, hold on, all memento. Yeah, sorry, because we've got 80,000 here. It looks like we made 123,000 gold. This sheet's already accounting for the 5% auction house fee. It's, however, not accounting for the deposit costs when you repost, because you're going to have to cancel and repost this stuff. But hopefully you can get the gist. And obviously as you get more, if you can build it up to 800,000 like I did, right, the more accurate it is. But let's, for example, let's duplicate it, right? Let's copy it, just for shits and giggles. Oh, not that one. So we copy that row, and say we do it another 2 more times, right? Just do it all the way. We'll just say we pretend to do more sessions. So another 3 hours, 6 hours worth of grinding, and let's pretend we got that data. So it's saying it's 320% here. Oh, sorry, not 320%, 320,000 quantity. And on here, on the second column, it's saying, because it's 32, because it's dividing it by 10. Whereas if you want it more accurate, you divide it by, so it equals 80,000. So I'm pretty sure it's like 7. Oh wait, no. There you go. So I just divided it by, I just changed it to divide it by 4, then divide it by 10. Fuck's sake. So you go divide by 4. It might be a bit hard if you've never done spreadsheets before, but essentially I'm doing the same here on the row below, and then I'm dragging it across down. So now it's accurate. So you could just, it's hard for you to decide what you want to do exactly, but if you can understand what I just did, you can just change it on your own accord, up until the point where you're like me. I got to 800,000. I just changed the spreadsheet so it suits 80,000 and 40,000 at 800,000 data. That might be a bit too advanced, but I'll get rid of it. So it's only going off 80,000, and if I put more into it later on, because I suspect there's not going to be bismuth for any longer. I reckon the microbloom's going to come back on the market, and then we'll be straight back onto microbloom. But yeah, so 17%. So it's saying we made 123,000. It's like, all right. But we haven't made it yet. We have to like sell it. So if you've got one toon that you use for selling your shit, I recommend send everything to that one toon, and then you can like sell. So we'll just send everything to my main. So I use postal. I just hit trade goods, send, trade goods, send. Here you go. Keep going. Just send everything. just fucking send it, man. So that's all the stuff sent to Goldzen, and we can log out, and then we'll log into Goldzen. I'll show you how I sell it. It's not optimal, like I'm not using TSM. I know TSM is the meta for posting and stuff like that. I really need to give it some time, eh? Like I did CraftSim, because remember I didn't use CraftSim at the start, and I was like, fuck, I should have been using it the whole time. I reckon I'm going to be the same with TSM as well. So we've got all the data anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we could just collect all this from the mailbox. Alternatively, you could take this material and turn it into more shit, but I think it's just easier just to just sell as quick as you can. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go selling, and this is the part where you can sell. So it's saying 8 gold 32, but like you can probably just hit this stack here, 8 gold 50, and then sell. I'll just go along and post it all up. Yeah, that'll do. As long as you're not too far off the mark, yeah, that'll be right. Send it, just send it. But don't be too quick to send it because there might be a bait auction there. So this one's a bit short, but that'll be right. Not much. Yep. I just send it at market, really. It doesn't really bother me. The gems tend to be the same price most of the time, and I just sell them at market. And the good thing about these materials, apart from the blastomites, the blastomite has a high deposit cost. So the blastomites are 252 gold, so it's 33.5k just on the blastomites. So we sell them, and then we sell the storm charge leather, gloom chitin, just sell it all, man. Here's the big ticket items, storm dust, sell that, and the weaver cloth, sell it all. Boom. And if we click cancelling, so we're selling 1.1 million gold worth of shit. I've got other stuff in here as well. So I've got Vanis Rune. But you can click just an undercut scan every now and then, and like normally I'll just undercut it once an hour. Like I'll post and then I'll buy more shit and just keep doing it. Like you could do it every half an hour, like churn through like half the amount, and then cancel all your auctions, repost all your old stuff with the new stuff, and just do that. If you're cancelling auctions every half an hour on these reagents, man, you're gonna sell some shit, eh? Like I'll cancel this Vantis Rune, so I just click on it, Vantis Rune. What else am I selling? The Potion of Thing, Weapon Enchants, Carapace Backed Hide. So then I'll just open this up, open up shopping, sell again, and I'll just keep selling it. I'll just cancel and I know that TSM does this like wicked. I think that's why I need 5 accounts eventually. So I'll have one account just doing the posting, like I can just sit there and post while the other ones churn away, and then that means I can break up the selling for every half an hour. So I'll post like every minute. I'll just break it up, so I'd only post a little bit at the same time instead of a lot. I think that's going to sell more quicker, but we're getting sales. But really, it might be a little bit of complicated video to understand. I think if you give it a go and just like use the spreadsheet as a tool until you understand how it works, and then sort of learn from that spreadsheet how to make more spreadsheets on your own, because I effectively want you to create your own spreadsheets, because at the end of the day, that's the real game here, is learning how to use spreadsheets in any like game, real life, anything. Spreadsheets are like a database for your head. It's like a saved location for your brain. Like you might have good thoughts and you write it down in a spreadsheet. Like you should be using a spreadsheet for everything in your life. No shit. I'm not even kidding, man. Spreadsheets are like the go. But yeah, so after I post this video, the link should be live on YouTube. Yeah, open it up. It's my copy is going to be live, so I'm going to update mine all the time. But you just make a copy of it. Like, you know, like right click, file, make a copy. Then rename it your own thing, like, oh, you know, da-da-da's bloody sheet copy. And then have a play around with it, add in all the other materials if you want, and just if you want to keep building on the thing. I'm going to build out this spreadsheet, and like every now and then I'll just update it every patch, you know, I'll just update it. Oh, well, it's technically going to be updated live because this is my live copy, and whoever's got the link can view it, I guess. So you can view it, but you can't edit it unless you make a copy for yourself. But hopefully have a little play, get into it. Thaumaturgy seems to be my favorite right now. It's a bit unknown before, but yeah, it was pretty good. Stay tuned tomorrow. I've got a video on CraftSim. We're gonna have a little play with CraftSim and show you a little efficiency, little tweaks and that I've got there for you. Yeah, so yeah, I guess give us a follow on X. and a bit more updates on there. But yeah, anyway, have a nice day. We'll see you later, eh? Keep it easy. Oh, too easy, mate. Too easy, mate.